have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Millsap misses.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
Smith. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 6 assists now in the game.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They have got to figure it out.
Atlanta again missing.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Out in his own on the break. Ball going up court. Millsap passes to Schroeder. Back to Millsap. It's tipped. Harden outside. Parsons dishes to Freak. Smith kicks to Harden. With a step back. And Houston again with the bucket. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Rockets?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
But also, they put the offense on its heel. Look at the number of steals they've been able to get, and that's something they also can take great pride in.
Schroeder passes to Millsap. Traps in the tray. Millsap's got 5 points in the quarter.
Such a height mismatch out on the perimeter, and they give up the triple.
Freak kicks to Harden.
Sticking too much.
There's 45 seconds left in the third quarter. It's off his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. Houston a whole new 5 on the floor. Roten dishes to Capella. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line to try to make it a 3-point play.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
One shot. Well, it definitely was a disappointing part of his game this year. Not the numbers he was hoping for from the stripe.
And the free throw, no good. Atlanta's gone into a slump here from 3-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Teague against Morris. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it. He made it look easy that time.
One shot.
Free throw good, Teague. Looking at the last game for the Atlanta Hawks, it was a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they were just pounded on the inside, particularly on that backboard. That was a huge disadvantage for them.
Well, that's always a disadvantage when you get blasted on the glass. They needed to do a much better job of getting inside position. And if you can't do that, it's going to be a long day on the backboard.
We're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
And he gets it to go. Teague's got his second bucket tonight.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Rockets ahead, delivering the blowout. And time for the short break, and stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Houston's gone 7 of 10 shooting from three-point land tonight. Excellent numbers from outside. And so in the game for the Hawks, they've got Damari Carroll out there. Cephalosha is out there with Spencer Hawes, and it's Barbosa in at the 4.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's Galloway. Lawson defending. For 3, Barbosa. Morris with the rebound. Checked in for Ty Lawson. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Freak. And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession. Atlanta making a switch here.
It's Rockets ball. Now into the lineup for the Hawks. Bargnani. Sonkovich.
They set the pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Roten. Atlanta with the rebound. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one, and that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. The feed to Schroeder. Picked by Bargnani. Schroeder passes to Bargnani. Tries from 10. That one wide left.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Houston moving the ball around. Roten kicks to Freak. He dishes it to Morris. 11 feet out and he hits it.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
Poked away, and as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Oh, our ball, our ball.
Shot clock at 6. Schroeder up top, got a piece of it, and stolen by Freak. And there's Morris. That's good on the assist by Freak.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
There's a screen. He kicks to Anderson. He feeds it to Roten. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Schroeder. Here's Person. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know, sometimes you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah, right.
What are you doing? Stay down. Stay
Shots,
down.
gentlemen. That's his first personal foul.
2.
Shooting for Houston. Sonkovich. At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. Josh Smith, he's checked in for Houston. Atlanta making a switch here. Both shots good from the stripe. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Freak dishes to Smith. Here's Morris. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Morris has got 6 points in the quarter.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Galloway to the paint. Here's Bargnani. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Marcus Thornton is checked in for Houston. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Carroll's checked in.
making 10 of their last 12 points coming off assists.
You have to love the ball movement. What an incredible run they're on right now. Offense as well as I've ever seen it played.
Every single guy on their team with the absolute Midas magic touch, shooting the lights out here.
Now here is Cephalosha. Not a lot of room. That is good.
Tom Cephalosha.
Here's Houston now. They're on a 14-6 run. Freak passes to Smith. Here's Person. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Rockets.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance, Clark. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Hawks.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Galloway kicks to Barbosa. Carroll dishes to Barbosa. Pass to Cephalosha. Feeds it to Hawes. 5 on the clock. Here's Galloway. Here's Barbosa. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Here's Freak. Drills the three-pointer.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Galloway. That's a 2 from Cephalosha. Morris with the rebound. Now here's Freak, covered by Cephalosha. Person the pass to Freak, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution for the Rockets. Kyle Anderson.
There's Galloway. So we see the Rockets taking.
Yes, gentlemen, I'm here with James Harden, and congratulations on a nice performance tonight. It certainly seemed like you guys were confident.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Hi again, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet's Freak.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
Seeing Freak dominate the way he did tonight reminded me of watching him play in high school. He was a man among boys. He was a 4-time consensus All-American back then. Overall, great game.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.